my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisser Show.
Hello, good evening. It is May 12, 2017. I'm Byron.
And I'm Bumper.
And Allie's in the house and can't hear me at all.
There you go, Allie.
Can you hear me? I can't hear.
I can hear you.
I
Okay.
can't hear anything.
We'll turn your
Just
headphones
saying.
up.
Okay. Just
Okay.
saying. Yeah. I can't.
good?
No.
That's mine.
Yeah, that's a little
Good.
bit lower. Just
Okay.
sorry.
There you go.
All it is,
Thank you very
headphones.
much.
It wouldn't be the Wicked Pisser Show without I can't hear you.
Thank you.
Well, everyone over there, everyone on the other side is like, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. It is 17 in the evening, Eastern Bumper time.
Blame me, I've always, yeah.
And then we're early on a Saturday night.
Yeah, Friday.
Well, to me, it's Saturday
Okay.
because I already have my Friday night.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, I'll just say like a quick little last-minute show. It's only going to be about 40 minutes because it's all about time we have left. We don't want to step on the toes of the Black Dog Radio Show. And we just wanted to get on. We were already on Monday night, and Allie couldn't join us because she had finals. The college girl working hard, studying hard.
Yeah,
And,
she's like college educated now, so we can't just stumble all over her. She's like wicked smart and all that stuff now.
Yeah.
there she is. A live wire tonight.
Yeah.
I don't want to get yelled at or shushed. That's all.
There you go. Hey.
No. Anyway, no. My semester is finished now. I did get my final grade for psychology, for which I got an A.
Nice.
So now I just need to hopefully squeak through with sociology, which is an extremely confusing subject for me because the textbook, had, I don't know, it was very complicated the way that it was written. The wording, a shitload of words that I didn't know. Like, there would be whole sentences. I wouldn't know one fucking word in the sentence. So I would have to look up every single word and then try to piece the sentence together to figure out what the fuck it meant, and I still didn't understand it. But anyway, other classes, I should be probably getting about an A, B.
I tried to take an online psychology course once. A little weird, but oh yes. Should we rise? I think we should rise.
Allie. I don't
It's
know.
only the end of the semester.
That's all right, but I mean, that's a big achievement for you, so.
Well, thank you.
So you have
Thank you very much
you
for the acknowledgement.
Yeah.
You got to give it the flat hat and the dress. The judges.
It's called a cap and gown.
Well, you know.
It's not a flat hat and a dress.
Hey, you're talking to a guy who's never graduated anything in his entire life, okay? To me, it was a flat hat and a dress. It's just what it is.
It's pretty attire he didn't have.
Yeah, no. Oh, actually, I did in 8th grade. They gave us that little ceremony thing.
Aww.
And then they told us that we couldn't throw the hats afterwards because they were rentals. So.
No, see, I bought mine for like $18. I think mine was. And then, of course, after you graduate, you take the tassel from one side and put it onto the other side.
Yeah, I never understood that, but.
Not graduated.
Yeah, but what the hell? Why do that?
It's just a tradition.
Oh, no sound out there.
Oh, that's terrible.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh.
You're talking like mute.
Oh my god.
No, it's better now.
Oh, okay. Maybe she has to turn her volume up.
That could be too. And the Black Dog Show is in the house. We are the warm-up show for the Black Dog Show.
What's up, Gizmy?
We are taking one for the team. We are getting all of the bugs out of Spreaker tonight before they go on.
Yeah, we had some pretty big tarantulas over here.
And Bumpa just can't fight that feeling anymore.
That's right. We just had to go on for the Black Dog tonight. Yeah, we did have technical issues. Do not call us tonight. Okay.
Yeah.
As we mentioned on the last show, in which also a turning point found out during that show, you cannot merge the calls anymore. Skype eliminated that, so we do have to find another
Thank you, Microsoft.
venue for that.
And we are looking very hard. If anybody has any ideas,
Yeah,
suggestions,
Everything we looked at so far, I had a couple of options, but only allowed one
Hey,
call at a
Grandpa.
time.
Allie's in the room tonight.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Allie.
Oh shit, she's actually here. Oh, okay. That one was for the
in
humor.
the room.
That one was for the Huber experience. Apparently, he came
Oh,
after her
yeah.
again.
Ball busting, ball heavy.
I tried
Alan was
listening.
there
I
again.
tried listening to that, and I couldn't hear a damn thing. I don't know if it was my phone, but I
Maybe your
tried.
phone.
No, I tried a few times, and it was
Yeah.
like it just didn't come through. I couldn't hear anything he said. It
Well,
wouldn't
we can play
play.
here after and
Yeah.
hear it.
That's all right. I'm here now, bitch,
So, Bobby,
or bitches, I should say.
I should say, Bobby, you don't know where she's been. Put her down. Good Lord, I'll tell you.
Nobody knows where I've been.
She doesn't even know half of it.
I got to tell you though, Bobby, you're in for some trouble. She's going to take you out behind the outhouse and beat the living crap out of you.
No, I'm not.
You may enjoy it, but still, you're going to take a beating. I mean, you got just make sure that she has enough gin and juice there. She'll be okay.
No,
it's
rum and orange
rum and
juice.
orange juice. Boy, he's all into the graduation.
Yeah,
thing,
it's a
actually.
classic right here. You remember this one, Allie? I mean, it's a little after, but
Sunshade.
Vitamin C, graduation friends forever.
Yeah, I think we're going to be asking Tammy Tucci, Tammy _Tucci at Twitter, what she uses for her calls. That's
Probably just a
useful.
phone.
Yeah, she's doing everything out of a phone. We've got everything out of a overly now. Come to find out, all the money that we spent on all this shit, we're going to go back to using a phone for the next show. Just a phone. And that's
Well,
it.
we did, the last show was the phone, but the problem was Skype itself.
No, I'm talking. We'll do the entire show from a phone.
It wouldn't work.
Actually,
The phone
I
would
think
die
we
too
should
quick.
do a show on the ride.
On the ride.
On the ride.
Speaking of the ride,
Oh yeah.
you guys are talking. It's going to take 15 hours. Okay, that's what the GPS driving time says. But I'm going to have a dog in my truck.
About 12 hours.
So we're going to have to stop a couple of times,
It's okay. You can catch up.
And I also have a trailer that I'm going
Yeah,
to be
you can
towing.
catch up.
So
I can't drive 55. Okay, it's been that way since Sammy Hagar came up with that.
well, if we're going together, and you can be respectful and keep me in your rearview mirror at least.
Oh sure, yeah. Well,
See you off the horizon. Okay, guys.
Bumpy, can you still see her? You got the binoculars? All right, good.
The smoke come out of her tailpipe. Yeah,
The whistle
we
from her
are-
cracked window vent.
We are not going to catch Route 80 where you want to catch it. I'm sorry.
No. That's just what somebody was
Okay, yeah,
saying to me. It's not. I wasn't trying to be insistent upon a route.
Oh, all right,
I was
well.
just telling you what somebody else had told me.
I looked at it. and,
Because-
like I said, I looked at it and it was, you catch the closest you can get, or from the way you were saying, in New York City, like outside New York, you catch 80. By the time we catch that, we'll be like mid upstate New York, almost to Ohio.
Yeah, but apparently the other way, there's a lot more mountains and stuff that we're gonna. Which I mean, I love mountains, and they're beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but I guess just as far as gas mileage and stuff like that, it's a tougher route to go.
Yeah, I think by the time when we catch 80, I've been out upstate New York on 90 the way we're planning on going, and it is quite level, and I don't recall any hilly spots really.
Nah, it's good for 85, 90 miles an hour easily.
So besides,
So the trip there is going to take a week, and then home is going to take 20 minutes, I think.
oh yeah, the way you drive, asshat.
Hey, that's why I put tonight's the opener for tonight.
No, God.
I drive at 88 miles an hour typically.
Well, I guess I'm gonna say it then. As you guys know, we'll be going to Illinois together. But
Bumper dropped a dime. Yeah.
but yeah, fucking dick.
Bumba dropped a whole bucket of shit. That's what happened on this end.
You guys are going to be coming back to Massachusetts, and I am going to be going to Oregon, and that's where I'm going to be moving to.
West of the Mississippi.
Yeah, and I will be a correspondent for the Wicked Pisser show. It's going to be Wicked Pisser West.
Well, the
Up Alley's,
millennials
Up Alley's alley.
Yeah, that's up Alley's alley. Sideways.
with tree hugging.
So yeah, well, she's actually
That's what I want, my cabin in the woods.
she's
motherfucker.
actually moving out to a tree. With that girl who lives in the tree, she's moving out. She split the tree into condos, and she's getting one of them. And
I get a branch, yeah.
Yep, she's got a big branch
And a twig.
and a twig
Okay.
and a bunch of leaves.
I want some leaves,
Yeah, because you got to wipe.
Yeah.
Like,
Make sure they're not, poison
make sure,
ivy
yeah,
leaf.
poison oak.
I know somebody that wiped themselves with a poison ivy leaf when they were kids. Oh my God, the poor girl. She could not keep her hand out of her crotch.
Sound basic
It's
tonight.
like, what do? Sit in calamine lotion? You know what I mean? You gotta figure there's a lot of cracks and crevices down there. Fucking poison.
Oh God, that's
fucking
awful.
poison ivy on it. Damn.
Oh. Yeah, and I mean,
It must burn when you pee, too.
and you're going to have a heck of a trip, though, from the rest of the way out. A heck of an adventure.
It will be an adventure, and fuck you for your smile, okay? Because I can read your thoughts.
Wait for the phone calls.
I can hear you now, asshole. I can't wait to see mishaps. Hear about all your mishaps. Way to go, wishing that on somebody.
Allie's taking one for
Allie
the
and
team.
Kobe's misadventures.
I just want to get there in one piece. My main thing is safety. I want to be safe, and I'm taking all the precautions that I can. I'm having somebody go through my truck from the rooter to the tutor to make sure that it's going to be good enough to make it there, and as well as tow a trailer. I'm also getting a cap for the bed of the truck.
His shit doesn't fly all over the place.
Exactly. Well, I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. I'm like, even if I had a tarp, that's going to drive me out of my fucking mind.
Hey,
I'd be going ballistic.
I
in
am
the
not
car.
riding behind her for anything. Okay. All of a sudden, sure.
No, I'm going to get a cap.
Just a 1x1
for my
nail
truck.
polish comes
And
flying
I'm
out.
not even honestly sure if I'm even going to need a trailer, and because I mean, yes, I do have a lot of stuff, but a lot of places that I've looked at for rent in Oregon are furnished already, and even if they're not, I can always,
Lighten your load a bit.
pick up whatever. Yeah, I mean, I take my sentimental shit, like stuff that I've had for a while, family stuff, pictures and stuff and so forth and so on, and yada yada yada. So
So in that sense, if you're looking for any good furniture soon,
I'm
stay
gonna be
tuned.
having
Yeah,
a
Wicked
moving
Pissy
sale.
yard sale.
A moving sale.
Moving sale, aka getting rid of my shit so you can have it.
But I got some pretty good shit. Hey, I got a Fitbit Blaze for sale. I got a pop-up camper for sale. I got a mirror. I got a bunch of stuff.
I should check with
So much fucking nail polish.
I should check with the owner of the Meadowbrook building, see if you can park that trailer out in front here. Route 140 is a major thoroughfare.
Right. Well, one thing about that camper is now the canvas is seems to be a lot weaker than it was.
You just don't tell
When I
anybody.
set up, no, it's a little hard when they open up the door and the first thing they see is a big fucking rip.
Oh, well.
So, I mean,
that's-
and that happened when I set it up. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
well,
worth
sure.
something. It's worth something because it everything in it works. The stove, the sink,
Yeah.
the hookups outside work, the outlets, the electrical outlets work. The
Just got to remember to
light on the
chalk the
inside works and
tires.
stuff.
And,
I did chalk the tires. It fell off the jack.
Yeah, that's true,
because of the
too.
guy. It wasn't my fault.
that's true. Yeah.
Thank you. That wasn't on me. Sick of being blamed for shit. Fuck you both.
No, I
Trump was
never said it
laughing,
was.
Byron.
I put chocks on the tires.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the chocks on the tires, it could have been
And Byron is saying this because
a travel trailer.
I had gone camping one time and I was standing inside my camper and over I went. It fell to the ground.
It was pretty impressive.
Because the guy that helped me, quote unquote, back the camper up, helped me set it up, but he didn't put the jacks in the right place in the front to keep it stable. So when I was in there, it just went, and fell to the front.
Excuse me, pardon me. What the fuck is this?
When I
wait, I'll see how long would.
I want it.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I got a big announcement. LFO, the Light Funky Ones, are going back on tour. They're going to be at Eric's Music Attic in Waukegan. They're going to be in they're going back on tour.
No, really?
And the Briz
I was gonna say,
is joining them for limited engagements. So if you're a big fan of 90s boy bands,
Yeah.
in particular LFO, the Briz is back.
The Briz, one of the original founding members, right?
Yeah, the other guy's dead, so he won't be back.
Well, then, he has a chance to stick around a little longer.
Yeah,
then, doesn't
well, it's unfortunate that he did. I mean, it was, but nice. It seems like a nice enough guy.
he? Kelsey, what's going on, baby? Tiger Lily, shout out. And, of course, we'll do our typical house cleaning. Hello to our friends at the Black Dog Radio Show.
They're in the house tonight.
Yeah. Shall we do the usual here? If I can find it.
Wang.
Wang, good old
Sorry.
Big Diesel.
I had to check my mic. It's a little bit low, but
There's a Wang. That's a good radio check. Wang.
hey, I'm stealing shit from them. Okay.
Also, shout out to our boy Huber from the Huber Experience.
No, let me do this. Hi, Huber. The Huber Experience. Tune in on Spreaker, Periscope. Now,
Twitter.
on
Huber
Twitter.
will be on the Black Dog Radio Show tonight. Him and Late Night Lemon are guests of the show.
Oh, very cool.
Outstanding. It's
Very
going to be a
cool.
good night.
Yeah, but he's okay. Yeah, that's cool.
We have a half case of beer
We
left.
can go. Hey, man, we'll give him a call and bust his fucking chops.
Exactly. Oh, fuck yeah.
Payback's a bitch, right?
No, Allie's a
Like-
bitch.
like Huber's original song. I'm looking for payback. You're gonna get the payback.
It's true.
Oh, there's that evil laugh.
Payback's a bitch.
No,
Allie is. Hold on a second. Payback is a bitch.
No, Allie is.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, Black Dog Radio Show, they'll be on tonight.
Taking the country by storm. The Black Dog Radio Show.
Because once you go black, you never go back.
So not fucking true.
Holy shnikes!
yeah. That's the only thing I had queued up. I had set up something, but I forgot all the paperwork at work. So everybody up there is playing Mad Libs right now. What I was going to do was just come up. Who's that kid in New York City that we? He has a vlog. He's a funny bastard. But anyways, he does these adult Mad Libs, and they're pretty fucking funny. They swear and shit in them, and I was ready to go.
Well, we always have Turtle Boy Sports.
We
had
do.
a couple of funny things the past week.
Yeah.
And it was one. He always gets back. Turtle Boy Sports is a blog news website, and they're on
They
Facebook.
won Best of Worcester for news.
And it's always hilarious. And some of the scumbags try to call him out or do things, and he just comes back 10 times harder. So if you're gonna do something wrong and stupid in Worcester, you don't want to, because once he finds out about it, it's gonna be all over his what do you call it? His page. He's on a page. He's got a website, and it's a blog basically.
Well,
but-
I'm checking the top headlines here. Second one down. Brockton Hood Bunny tells unbelievable tale about Duncan manager calling her the N-word. Turns out she's just salty because she got thrown off the property for fighting with her bae and trying to kill herself in the crapper. Yeah.
That's-
Did you guys read about the police chief and 2 nursing home employees that got killed today in Ohio? They were shot, and the shooter is also dead. An armed gunman shot and killed a sheriff. Oh no, police chief, I apologize. And he was the father of 6 with number 7 on the way. So thoughts are with the men in blue. But there were 2 nursing home attendants that were also found dead, and they don't know what kind of connection this guy has to the nursing home, or if there is even a connection. He just went off and just shot them and then killed himself, I believe. So
Yeah, a lot of sick shit going on out there. A lot of friends are this coming week or this weekend is Police Week in Washington D.C.
That's gotta be a lot of people heading down.
A lot of people heading down there, and just a shout out to a group of folks from Central Mass are heading down there to honor Officer Ron Tarantino, shot and killed last year around this time. They'll be doing a vigil for him, and I believe he's going on the monument, but memorial. Sorry. But I also read recently there's a new canine. We like doggies. Named Gronk. Joined the Athol.
Oh shit!
Joined the Athol Police Department, Athol, Massachusetts. But named the dog after Gronkowski from the Patriots.
why? Is the dog going to get hurt
So
5 minutes into the job?
Could, yeah.
Dogs, they get, they step on things. They get injured a lot.
I'm being sarcastic.
I know you're being sarcastic.
I don't want the dog to get hurt. I'm just saying, because Gronk always gets fucking hurt. And then, he has back surgery and then starts humping duck boats during the Patriots parade. I like Gronk as a player. I think he's a good player when he does actually fucking play.
But, there's other players, like Amendola. He's been injured a couple times.
Yeah, but not like Gronk. Gronk is every fucking season.
I know, but he probably plays harder, physically harder.
Well, then maybe he needs to step back and figure out what the fuck he's doing wrong. Because he's obviously doing something wrong to where he's getting hurt.
Run down the hall, run back here, full force on that wall without putting your hands in front of yourself. That's pretty much what Gronk does, day in, day out.
No, actually, you got to jump out the window.
Yeah. So he's
and
like
land on the ground, and then get up, and then try to do it again.
Yeah. Kelsey, I'm trying to catch up with Kelsey.
So even being in Oregon, of course, I am always going to love my New England Patriots. My love for them will never ever die.
Oh,
so I'm gonna be pretty hated.
Country, huh?
I'm gonna be pretty hated probably because I'm bringing everything that I have that says Patriots on it.
Oh yeah, Seahawks country out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ducks. The ducks.
Oh yeah, the
Oregon ducks. Yeah.
Jesus. I also give a shout out, as Byron mentioned, Tammy_Tucci on Twitter, the social media maven. She is a big supporter of us. Also, she's on Periscope. Does a lot with the scopes, they call
I've
it.
been watching that a lot.
Yeah.
Had a nice discussion with some stoner up in Maine.
What was the one you told me about, the gummy bears?
Oh my God. Okay, so in Las Vegas, this is probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I was had a few minutes to sit back, and this girl, oh God, it just tunes in. It says gummy worms up my ass. So I had to push yes on that. And I ended up, tuning in, and she's saying how you all missed it, and that she had gummy worms up her ass, and then there are people saying, "Well, eat the gummy worms."
Oh my God, I'm gonna.
Yeah. See, and
I'm trying to eat a cookie here.
I do believe it because she did get naked in the middle of the little thing there. I think she was a hooker, and being paid to do that. Yeah, there's some weird shit out there.
But now, all right, let's ask a few that are listening. Apparently, some people didn't get the notification. So, but if you were paid, would you stick gummy worms or whatever candy up your ass?
Exit only.
As long as it's not alive.
Don't hold gerbils or anything.
And now we have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
What's the charge? How much you charging?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. What would it take to stick candy up your ass?
A lot of fucking money.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know what? Even if you're like, you know, you're not too off on it, like not too offended by the thought of it, you're still going to want to make money though, right? So you're still going to be like, well, how much are you going to pay me? That's
Cha-ching.
right. It's a payday. How sick is the motherfucker asking you? That's where you're going to get the payday. Guy's really sick and twisted. He's
No,
gonna be willing to
I'd
pay
be
you
even more
money.
sick and twisted to accept money to stick candy up my ass.
But you're right. I see what you're saying. You're right there. But don't you think it's sick and twisted for the guy or girl, whoever, to think that, to be attracted by that idea?
No, not at all. It's quite normal, actually.
There are
You know, it's so disturbing.
So, I know.
people. There are so many different kinds of fetishes out there. We've, gone over a good amount of them.
We have plenty more to explore.
Obviously, if there's gummy worms up
You
the
are
ass.
about to learn something about West Coast fetishes, that's for sure. You're going to come back and go, guys, you're just not
I
going
don't
to
know
believe.
if I'm
visit you.
coming back.
No, you're going to come back to us, with a report saying you guys are not going to believe these people are jamming trees up their asses and letting them grow for a week, or something like that, or growing pot out of their cocks or something. That's the new thing.
So
Just
shout
picture
out.
that.
That's a new thing, growing pot out of your cock.
It could be.
Could be, right? No?
Could be. That's the
know.
West Coast.
Stick a couple of seeds in the urethra.
Let it grow.
Water
Hydroponically.
it.
Hydroponically.
Oh.
Drink a lot of water.
Ironically.
You're right. You're hydroponically.
And think about the way he drinks. It's gonna get.
I'd have a nice healthy plant.
It's gonna be like Budweiser flavored marijuana.
That would be some bud.
You can get high and cocked at the same time.
What do you call that? Budweiser.
Tiger Lily thinks the Twizzlers should go in easier.
Oh,
Hey, didn't you eat some Twizzlers earlier there, Bump?
no, I threw those away.
Okay.
They were good when they were originally fresh. The root beer licorice there,
No.
No, you ate the whole fucking package. You don't recall that?
You did. You kind of destroyed it one
I
night.
did.
Yeah.
I must have been cocked.
Yep.
Jeez.
Yep.
Oh, those were so good.
Now she remembers.
Those were so
the
good.
fog clears.
No, because I saw the A&Ws. I
okay.
remembered.
But yeah, give a shout out to also Patty B Cakes on Periscope. It's another one. She's got like
Patty, what?
Patty Cakes.
Patty cakes.
Patty B Cakes is how you find her.
Oh, okay.
Like the name is Patty
It's hard to
Cakes.
find people in there.
Yeah.
I can't find you. I didn't know how to find you.
The Wicked Pistol Show.
Okay,
He's
never
hidden.
mind.
That Pistol Show. Just that Pistol Show.
I think I'm Wicked Piss of Byron.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Byron! Oh. But
Now
But I
I'm on.
tried to add you.
You did?
Up Alley's Alley.
Up alley. Sideways.
also, so shout out to Patty,
Take a look.
Patty Cakes. She's on Periscope as well. She gave us a nice shout out the other night, last night. And she'd get a couple thousand followers.
I walked into work, and I hear, and I'm like, oh shit, who's on? And it's her, and I pop into the room, and there's a room full of guys, and all of a sudden you just hear, "Hi, Byron," and they're like, "Who the hell is that talking to you?" And I'm like, it's this famous scoper. They're like, "Scoper? What the fuck is a scoper?" I'm like, "You guys are so 20th century. Just go back to whatever you're doing." But to get back to, I have a Twitter now
Yeah.
for the show.
What?
Byron TWPS.
Oh. Now, if you're really smart, you would have just made Twitter and Periscope one because they're connected. But don't mind me.
I can do that though.
You could.
I can merge shit.
Oh, and then a shout out to Ed Delgado, Late Night with Mr.
Hey, Ed.
Oh, yeah. Another good one. I missed the show on Tuesday, though, so I will have to...
I always miss these shows.
I usually try to catch it. He knows that I try to catch most of it, at least. But I missed Tuesday. I will,
Ed, he listens to it
later.
and then he tells me about it.
Yep.
And that's how it works.
Yeah, it's kind of like the...
And then I try to listen to the highlights.
Byron always goes on the Cliff Notes version of everything. Yeah.
I got the attention span of a gnat.
Oh,
okay.
does he? Let me tell you. Oh.
What?
Yeah. And, what's her name? I don't know. He just banged her like 3 hours ago. Oh, what the hell's her name? Yeah.
Yeah, that one with the that one with the
Yeah.
The
blonde hair.
Yes, yes.
The brunette. Oh, no.
No? The brunette.
Ah,
Or was that the redhead?
yeah.
I don't know.
babe. Yeah. Yeah, Kelsey, Tiger Lily, I don't know, anybody else, Gizzard's in there. We're looking forward to the fest. That's going to be fucking awesome.
That's all I've been thinking about.
Yeah.
I've actually started packing.
Yeah, we got to get, trying to get some, figure out a logo of sort for shirts to be made.
I already know. I already fucking told you, and I'm not going to say it on the air because I kind of want it to be a surprise.
Okay.
I told you what I wanted the t-shirts to say, or what they should say.
Right.
Not necessarily what I wanted. Well, yeah, it's what I want to, but...
We're on a highway to hell.
Logo.
No, I'll write it down. I'll write it down.
I know. I'm not talking about lettering. I'm talking about a graphic too.
No.
A logo.
Actually, you know what? I think the back
Logo, not the gay
should
network.
look like the motorcycle club jacket.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Worldwide.
Gotta have lightning.
And instead of
incorporate
MC,
some lightning bolts, like from our logo.
and instead of MC on the corner there,
Yeah.
have it say IR, Internet Radio,
Okay.
because we're the badasses of Internet Radio.
Yeah, baby.
All right, maybe not,
Yeah.
but we are the number one.
in Blackstone Valley,
Right.
Greater Blackstone
We
Valley.
are?
Greater Blackstone Valley. Yes.
Yeah.
We are?
We may be the only one, so we are number one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I came up with it.
This here is a shout out to one of my friends. I doubt he's probably listening. He might be if he's working out. Tony Tito. I worked with him years ago. I worked at Best Buy. And
And you guys used to dance to this?
you know, remember when Best Buy was first out? When you first walked in the store, there was a big screen in the back. For the first
He was humping that, wasn't he?
for the first 12 months, when they switched the video, we thought it would be new. No, this was still in there. This played 11 or 15 times a day. So you would see Tony there standing there into it.
I got an obscure reference.
You know,
The 40-year-old virgin.
yeah.
You know, they were playing Yamo Be There, and they started making fun of that.
But still, she's batshit crazy, but she's hot as hell. Britney Spears. Oh my God.
She's making a comeback too.
She is. She's been
Trying.
She really cleaned her shit up.
Oh yeah,
She was fucked
she
up
hit
there
a bump for a while. Yeah.
I think that, like, when you gotta imagine how it is to be a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With people poking and prodding into your personal life when nothing is fucking personal.
I think at one point her own father ripped her off. It was a financial issue.
Every child star has a parent who rips them off.
I think, didn't her parents actually...
They got divorced.
Yeah, but I thought that they, like, took control of her assets and stuff like that.
They did when she went. Yeah, when she was really losing it, when she got messed
And
up.
the kids, she didn't have the kids.
Now her
Kevin
sister.
Federline had him.
I was thinking she's got a sister, Jamie Lynn, and
Yeah,
who
her
looks
daughter.
identical.
And her daughter had an accident.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Jamie.
Yeah, she almost
Jamie,
died.
She had a baby at like 16, 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she had a little girl, and this
Yeah.
girl is now like 7 years old.
Yeah.
Or 12, one of the two.
Something.
And I forget exactly what happened to her, but she was in the hospital on life support.
No.
But she's okay now.
Yeah. Kelsey says, I sell lollipops that have been butt plugged.
Gross.
But you know what? The weirdos out there like her, right? I mean, just kind of like the same people that order the panties, want the panties.
Right, this is gonna-
Hey, I'll buy a pair of your panties. You wear them, you wet them a bit, stink them up, send them to me.
This is going to be a little bit of a segue to the fetish part of the show. I did watch an episode of Darknet, which is available on Showtime. A couple of weeks ago, they had an episode on financial domination. And yeah, apparently that's a big thing. This one girl who had a $100,000 debt for going to school, she got an MBA, and much like Rizzo, who did him really well, didn't do her too well. So she's doing financial domination, and she only has $5,000 left to pay after 2 years.
Wow.
So it's a lucrative business if you can get into it.
I guess. I mean, you have to be into it on both ways. I mean, can you just...
Well, we've seen,
Yeah.
like we were at a casino with Kelsey, and she
Oh, yeah,
threw the
boom.
phone around going, look, I'm spending your money. And
Yeah.
then she showed the picture of Bumpa and me, and
Guy
The guy hung up.
And
They're like,
then he calls back, and that's the best part. Then he calls back, and she's just like, money, right?
Oh,
And hangs
this
up
was
on
at
him.
Gators.
So, well, that happened
Gators
too.
too,
But then
yeah.
it was at the casino too. That night we were all at the casino. Mm-hmm. Same thing. The same thing happened.
I was there that night?
Yeah, you were there.
Alright.
Yeah,
Was that the craps night?
that was the night. Yeah, you were all fucked up. Yeah, that was a good night. That was a good
you want
night.
to have you want to have Kelsey call the bat phone?
She could do that if she wants.
Kelsey, give us a call on the bat phone.
Yeah, that was just great. Money, and she hangs up on him, and then a little while later, it's like what, $400.
Then he saw me. He was blowing me kisses.
Yeah.
And he saw you, and he hung up.
Bye. But yeah, that was an interesting night. I remember you were lit. I was like walking you, escorting you, and we went upstairs, and you were like, "Oh, I'll play poker," but there was too much of a line.
Yeah,
He's
there
like,
was.
"Fuck that! I'm not waiting. Let's go." And then we go downstairs, and she staggers over to the craps table.
I didn't stagger. I walked.
Walked.
I didn't stagger.
Not a direct straight pattern, but she walked to the craps table, played it. Played it one, and
Still don't know how I did.
I got grumpy in between though, because she's like, "What the fuck am I doing?" You know, you can't get a lesson on it in the middle of the game, and she wanted a lesson. They gave her bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah, they said, put it here if you want this, put it there if you want
Right.
that. But
And she's
it's
still like, "I don't know what the fuck I'm doing," and I'm like, "Oh my, just go with
I
it."
threw the dice off the table like
Yeah.
4 times. I didn't do it on purpose though. That was totally by accident.
And then she would switch hands with it. No, I gotta put the dice down and like pick it up with one hand.
I can see.
Oh my
him.
god! And then the guy. Oh my god!
So that's the cheating technique.
I was ready to fuck him up. The one.
Oh yeah, the one's like, "Hey, knock it out."
No, not knock it off, but the one that when it was his roll, he'd take the dice and fucking stack one on top of the other, and I'm like, just fucking throw them.
Everyone has their way. They want to position them just right.
I don't
you
give
know?
a fuck. I wanted
But
him
the
to throw.
the difference with him is he was doing it all one hand, didn't take it off the table, made any mysteries out of it like you did, and then that's why you were getting yelled at for taking, the
I
dice.
didn't get yelled at. Somebody said one thing, but
But the deal of the table got
I had heard that Allie got clocked
boss.
at like 60 miles an hour for that fastball pitch she threw for her dice. So
Oh, yeah, she, oh yeah.
they
She's
did
a couple
go
times
flying.
off the table.
I didn't mean to.
But anytime, like she not like thinking it, she'd pick out, grab them with one hand and put them in the other, and time out, put the dice down.
I didn't know that was a rule. I don't
Because
know
you don't
anything
know-
about craps, and I still don't.
Because that's a cheat. Put a weighted dice, it's a quick switch.
oh, okay.
So
I guess
that she did, and she kept.
So if you pick it up with your right hand, you got to keep them in your right
she
hand and
did
throw
it-
them from your right hand.
she did it
I
3
pick them up
times.
from my right hand and put them in my left, or my left and put them in my right.
And she
But
did it 3 times, and they were getting pissed. The 3rd time, she caught herself. Oh shit! And then, but she was winning a lot, and so one guy threw her $7,500, whatever it was.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah, and just because he wanted.
And then he lost everything.
He was up a couple grand easily.
My rolls, apparently my
Yeah.
rolls were the ones that got him.
Because he was betting. Came right over to start betting heavy. He did a Rizzo, boom, boom.
Oh, yeah.
It was one had a huge stack, and then so he's like, "Hey, thanks."
Yeah, he just threw me three
And then-
$25 chips.
And she just, playing. She's being fairly conservative. She won a little bit here and there, but other people started rolling. That fucking guy cleaned right out. He walked away, empty-handed.
And I didn't want to look at him because I was kind of feeling like he was going to ask for $75 back.
All right.
We got Kelsey in the chat here. Well, not in chat. She's on the line here.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Kelsey.
Hello. How is everyone?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Yeah.
So, before we start talking about this whole financial domination stuff, I just have to say that I finally got a Twitter up.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay? And so I've been playing around on Twitter today, and it's actually the perfect subject to bring up as financial domination today.
Oh, jeez.
It's okay.
And the reason being is because I wasn't on Twitter for more than 5 minutes before I was approached by at least 4 different guys that were looking for financial domination.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's the way to be.
Let me just tell you how me just being a little bitchy in my profile, that was like the first thing everybody was looking for. And I have actually been brought into groups today that have 17, 20, 30,000 followers that are into nothing but financial domination.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
So remember, give often, give a lot.
Yeah. Tell them to tune into the Wicked Pisser Show where Kelsey will share those
Oh yeah,
intricate
she'll make you
details.
famous.
And so I have actually been posting for the Wicked Pisser Show all day today.
Oh, I love you.
But I have to say that I actually know for a fact that there's a guy listening right now.
Oh.
And his Twitter name is Underdesk Loser.
So how much did that cost him to get that mention?
And yeah, it definitely cost him.
There you go. Hey.
So, but he is what they call a retweet king.
Yeah.
And he goes out there and he retweets for all the DOMs.
Oh.
And so every time you post a message, he retweets it. And he's got 30,000 followers.
Nice.
And so every time you post a message, if he likes you and and he's following you, he'll retweet it for you.
Oh, there we go. That's the kind of connection you need.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's...
So since I have been, now mind you, I just made this profile today.
Yeah.
And since I've been on today, I've already made $400.
Nice.
I get
And
it.
just from guys giving just small tributes to get to talk to you and get to message you live.
Yeah.
You know, they'll send you money just to be able to message you.
Give a quick shout, real quick. We are only going to take another minute or two because Black Dog Radio Show is on, and we are not going to step on their toes. And so those that are listening still or going to the other, thank you. And shout out to the Black Dog Radio Show crew. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you guys soon. And so continue, Kelsey. Sorry, just wanted to give that a shout.
So, absolutely. But, yeah. Financial domination is absolutely enormous. It is huge. You know, there are definitely guys willing to pay for it. They are doing, I've had guys all day asking me for catch meets where they actually go and they'll pay $1,000 to meet somebody in the parking lot, get on their knees, and you kick them in the balls and walk away.
You know, and
I'd do that for free.
you'd love to. Allie
You
would
can
be.
make $1,000 to do
Well,
it.
Hey, let's take Byron out in the parking lot.
Wow. Whore. But no, Kelsey hit the nail on the head there, though. I mean, if someone willing to pay for it, and that's I kind of said it to Allie earlier, you know, even if you were the type that were kinky and willing to stick candy up your ass, but wait a minute, why not capitalize off of that?
Then you can call me
Absolutely,
sweet
I do blow
ass.
pops. I do blow pops and Tootsie Pops all the time.
Oh, jeez.
Although I did once have a guy stick a candy cane up my ass.
Oh, and sharpen. You know, how
That's,
pointy.
yeah, that's kind of...
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, no.
Hope it's
It's like
round
ribbon
as-
candy. Let's
Yeah.
stick some ribbon candy up there. Yeah, slice everything up.
Good crunch.
Ribbon candy.
No, that shit slices you up. Fuck that.
Right.
That's a little bit of sex and candy from Marcy Playground in the background.
So just real quick, I got a couple of myth versus fact. Or do we have time?
Better be quick.
All right. So I'm gonna just have you guys guess whether it's a myth or fact.
All right.
Douching with anything or peeing after sex will prevent pregnancy.
Myth.
Correct, that is a myth. You can't get pregnant the first time you have sex if you're on your period.
Myth.
Myth.
In a pinch, a sandwich bag or plastic wrap will work as a condom.
I've done it.
Fact. Not that
It's a myth.
a myth.
It's a myth.
Hey, you got to use a Ziploc and tighten that
No,
fucker up.
you could use a sandwich baggie and take like a rubber band to make sure it stays on there tight.
A rubber band?
Yeah.
You'd use
Like
a cock ring.
Maybe
That's
like
a whole
cock ring.
other fetish. We don't have that time, okay?
You can't get pregnant if the guy
We gotta cover
pulls.
that next time.
Yes.
Can't get pregnant if the guy pulls out.
Myth.
Myth.
Myth. Condoms are reusable.
That's true.
I was gonna say probably.
There's
That's a
fetish.
myth.
No.
They're all myths.
It's
Those are all
a
myths.
fetish that people will reuse a condom. They'll just
I want to feel that cold cum on my cock.
No. Some people.
That squishy, gushy
Some
cum.
people like to mail it out there to people. You know, they tie it up.
Absolutely.
So it's a good mailer.
Are
after
you
you're done.
fucking kidding me?
You know, I can see like what they call the ultra thin. You know, the field bear type.
For her pleasure.
Here, baby, I'm gonna squirt my load into this condom and I'm gonna tie it in the knot and mail it to you.
I
Then you can go and get yourself inseminated.
Late night
I
with
have
Mr. Ed said
guys-
duct tape.
Kelsey
I
does.
actually have guys that like are willing to pay me to mail them used condoms.
Yep.
Oh.
See,
gross.
they are reusable. Not necessarily.
You know what?
for the
I
original.
can see today's not being reusable because they're all the ultra thin skin type. You know, the field bear type. Where opposed to 10, 20 years ago, they were like,
I gotta say though, 10 years ago, I worked with a street
like
crew,
plastic sheeting.
a sewer crew,
Yeah.
and near an apartment. A lot of people getting laid that night. They were flushing their condoms right down the sewer, and they were coming right by the camera. And all of a sudden, the camera goes completely white. And I went,
Ew.
"What the fuck is that?" And the guy goes, "We got to pull the camera.
Oh,
Got a condom stuck on it." I just was like, "No!" I ran up the street.
TMI. TMI.
Yeah.
Anything else, Kelsey?
No, just come find me on Twitter. It's Ratty Miss Kelsey,
She said come.
and
Hey now.
I like cum.
Yeah, guy.
I'm not even gonna go there.
We'll retweet with us, and we'll make sure you keep getting passed around.
Absolutely, I followed you guys
jeez.
earlier.
All right, awesome. And,
Just remember, we're first.
I think, Allie, you got anything else?
No, I'm good right now. I mean, no, nothing really worth talking about, I guess.
Bayman.
Yeah, but Black Dog Radio show is on Spreaker right now.
Other than I will, obviously, if I'm moving to Oregon, I'm not gonna, probably be on the show every week, and
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
sure I'll
actually
get.
going on the Black Dog show tonight too, to have a little fun with late night and handyman.
Oh, we're gonna bug him too.
So never mind what I was saying.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna call it a night.
Yep.
Let's see. Kelsey, we'll talk to you shortly, hon.
All right, guys.
Good night,
Quick
Kelsey.
ending.
Good night.
We'll talk to you soon. Have fun.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening.
This has been an extra quick Studio 5 production. It's
been a quickie.
A Wicked Pisses show. I'm Byron.
I'm Papa.
And I'm Allie.
And we thank you for listening. Make sure you tune in to the Black Dog Radio show on Spreaker.
Right
It's
the
on
fuck
right
now.
Yep.
We're going there.
Times where things may get too hard. Just wanna go all in just to get rid of your cards. Say the grass is greener on the other side. But you say that you don't know, 'cause you can't afford the ride. Well, don't say it's over
You're listening to the Wicked Kisses Show. If you're not listening to us, you don't know what the fuck you're missing.